This is the new Mustang that I just picked up literally an hour ago. Hi everybody, it's Rob. On today's video, we're going to talk about Fox body stuff because it seems to be my most loved car on YouTube, and I posted a picture and a couple people said do more YouTube videos on the Fox body. So thank you for supporting me and my channel and subscribing. Even though my hat's crooked. Here's the 11. This thing, I still got to do the video on the color change and the Paxton and all that, but we'll get back to that later. I also should have did a video on Mustang Week, but I did not. But I did do a video on this color, and I swear I'm going to edit that soon. I'm in the middle of moving and stuff, and life is busy. But look at this color. This color is amazing. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I'm not going to tell you how to make this color yet, but I'll show you the transformation process and all that good stuff soon. So yeah, subscribe and stay tuned. But let's get back to the Fox body and what happened. And it's a mess in here. In this garage we have some tool carts and a beer can. This is where all the project cars are kind of going currently. You can see I still have the Fox. It's dusty. The Proline Plastidip protected the car from rust for, it's been a while. I did that almost a year ago. So everybody who watched that video and got upset that I left it rusty, how many of these cars do you see around, huh? I don't know, colors are boring sometimes. But you're not going to see another Fox body like this for a while, I don't think. I still got the cool LED taillights, which I have some ideas for. I just haven't gotten around to that. It's kind of being used as a table. That's the helmet when I went drifting in this. If you haven't watched that video, watch that video. That's pretty cool. Here we have the Skyline, which kind of took the place of the Fox. I love this car a lot. I bought it on a whim and then put a little bit of time and effort into the bodywork and into the color, which I also never finished a video on, but I will, maybe, someday. It's winter time, so I'm sure I'll be snowed in occasionally and I'll have time to edit videos. But this kind of became the drift car, and I actually drifted it, and I dented the fender a little bit, which I need to fix. And it kind of took away a lot of time and money from the Fox. The Fox still runs, but there is some issues. Currently the main issue is that the state of Maryland suspended the registration because I never got the repair orders from H2O in 2017 fixed. I switched the tags to street rod tags and I thought that would have fixed the problem, but it caught up with me eventually. It took them like 9 months to actually suspend the registration, which I thought was weird. But it got suspended for tint, which I'm not even sure is illegal, and for a third brake light being out, which wasn't even out. So I don't know why I was pulled over, but I never went to any kind of inspection station, and then they suspended the registration. The reason I couldn't make it to the inspection station in time is because I was working on a couple things and just kind of ran out of time. The Fox did have an issue with the rear end making a bunch of loud noises. I'm pretty sure I destroyed the pinion bearing or some bearing that's in the rear. Either that or my welds failed, which I doubt. I don't know, maybe. I never welded a rear before I welded this one, and I welded it with a TIG, which got it really hot, so I think maybe it was fine. I don't know. Then there's also the issue of the big hole in the floor. So there's this big hole, you know, from rust, which sucks, but I do have a floor pan and I need to weld that in. Just haven't had time to do it. And I'm probably going to use my wheel stands that I built on that. A lot of people keep commenting on the wheel stand video saying that it's dangerous and they're all a bunch of sissies. Trump City Dips. Let me spray some stuff. I need money. I still have the same Cobra wheels on it that are sprayed in the same color as Leo's car. One of these tires is flat. And also, we have an issue with the battery being dead currently. Maybe we'll see if the battery has enough life in it to start the car. Current plans for the car in the immediate future is to get it started, make sure the battery's not completely dead, and to get it to pass the inspection with the tint and the third brake light, which wasn't even out. I don't understand why I got pulled over for that. I'm tired. It's cold. So here's the plan. This is another hatch, which I'm gonna put on the car, which means I don't really have to get rid of my stickers, because I'm not even sure if that was an issue. But look, you can see through the tint. I don't think it was... I think the rear has to be 30% in Maryland, or that's the maximum is 30%. That one doesn't have any kind of tint on it. So we're gonna put that hatch on, put the wing on with the third brake light, because that one doesn't have a wing on it. And then I'm gonna peel the tint off the sides, because I don't know, I guess that's an issue. And yeah, and then I'm gonna fix the rear. I really wanna go IRS. Mike from Rev Auto said that he knows of one that I can pick up for a pretty decent price, so I might do that. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna sell the Skyline maybe. I don't know. So let's see if the Skyline will jumpstart the Fox body. This dusty, dusty Fox body. Set up my young Nuo YN360, which we'll have a review video on soon. So stay tuned for that and subscribe. Get a little bit of light in here. Let's warm that up. Let's warm that light up just a tad. There we go. Oh, let's see if we can get this thing started. It's about 40 degrees out right now. So this thing's definitely dead. Let's move this thing. Let's open the door. I don't want to die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sometimes I hate life, but not that much. Door's open. Let's back that thing up. I really want to do a better review on this car too someday. It is cold out. So cold. Look at that hydro though. That thing's nice. So those who don't know, Skylines come with a very teeny tiny little battery. It's JDM, bro. Look at that RB25, so dirty. So dirty, but so JDM. This car has potential. Let's help it out a little bit. We have enough power that the dome light comes on. It's pretty dim. Looks like there's probably a stink bug in there too. That's the payment to ride in here. Just kidding. My two cars working together. Here you can see my 5.0 HO with my Edelbrock Reformer RPM 2 intake. That cold air thing that's on the side that probably just sucks in a bunch of water because there's no fender liners. And there's that old battery. Hopefully this works. Hey, what's a JDM fanboy's favorite restaurant? Arby's. Get it? Get it? It's Arby's. It's RB25s. I'm stupid. Please don't unsubscribe, please. I need all the ad revenue I can get. This would be a fun swap. Put an RB25 inside a Fox body. Kind of thought it would be cool to do an SR20 too, but I don't have one of those anymore. They look good together. I really do think the Skyline is the Japanese Mustang. And these two are they're kind of like the same generation. This motor is really bulletproof, I think, so far. So is this one. I've had a lot of luck with this, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be burning any oil, and I drifted it, and yeah, I did that. Don't mind that. That was me. That's not the car's fault. Let's see if we can get this thing started. They both look so cute together. This is pretty much the Japanese Fox body, in my opinion. Even though they had the GTR and everything, and the Fox body had, I don't know, the Cobra, but that wasn't like GTR quality. But this is like a Fox body to me, except it handles better, and it drifts better, and it has better value. I don't know, maybe. And it's lower. This thing's definitely lower. You see that the roof of the Skyline is probably, I don't know, 3 inches lower than the Fox. Apparently somebody did a Skyline, I guess, front end and rear end swap onto a Fox body. That looked pretty cool. I don't think I'd do it, but you can see that they're kind of similar in weird ways. Size-wise, they're almost like the same width. The wings almost look the same. Alright, seriously, back to work. Red is positive, black is negative. Remember that. I feel like that's a racist thing. Even the mirrors are kind of sort of similar in a weird way, I think. Oh, forgot about this too. I took the hydro out for the Skyline. So I need to fix that and put a new hydro in here. I have one from Leo, but it was kind of messed up. I stuck that in the Skyline and it wasn't holding pressure. So it's like a bad master cylinder kind of thing. I need to contact ASD. Maybe it'll help me out. Maybe. Hopefully. Alright, it's been like a minute. Let's see what happens. Oh god, I forgot how heavy this clutch is. Ugh. Oh god, it's gonna be a minute.
A few minutes later.
Oh, there it goes. Smells like straight up exhaust in here because I have an open X pipe and it opens pretty much where that big ass hole is. The driver's side isn't like this at all, it's just this passenger side. But it's good welding practice. Need to do that. Gotta get rid of some of the weight in here. I'm just gonna put a stereo in it. I don't have a stereo still. And yeah, both cars are running and the Fox body is significantly louder, as you can hear, because it's an open X pipe. Wish this thing was street legal and I had a good driver because I'd like to see which one's faster, even though I know which one is. That one.